Didn't expect to find this one. Oh my god, it's literally breaking apart. We found my old wrestling figures, my childhood wrestling figures, my Jax figures. And you're going to see a variety of different eras of figures in this bag, hopefully. I don't actually know what's in it, but guys, let's go through it. Right off the bat, I already see that we have a John Cena figure from 2007, I want to say. 7 is when he started wearing the green jorts. We really, really need this one as a Mattel figure. Also, hot take, maybe not, but this was my absolute favorite head sculpt of a John Cena on a Jax figure from back in the day. It just captures all of his emotion in the yelling that, I don't know, I feel like the Mattel ones just, they don't hit the same mark. I don't know why, but moving on. Okay. We got Edge. We got the Rated R Superstar. I loved this figure. I loved playing with this figure all the time, guys. Oh my god. The only thing is, he is in the wrong attire, though. He's in his, like, old attire before he started wearing the Rated R, but he has a Rated R head sculpt. So, yeah. You guys can see that. I'll put them lower so you guys can see it. But yeah. Also, that was a huge thing. You guys want to talk about, like, errors in people's, like, tattoos and stuff, and just really feeling some type of way about it? Guys, they wouldn't even paint the rest of it on so many figures like that. That was my Edge, basically. Like, that was the only Edge I owned at the time. Shelton Benjamin. Here's something that we need to talk about, and hopefully you guys can see it, but I don't know if you see it, but there's a glossiness to his paint application. But yeah, like, the Shelton Benjamin, man, the gear that he's in, so freaking iconic, man. Like, the color scheme, I don't even think we got this one as a Elite or even a Basic in Mattel. I really don't think we've gotten this, which is a shame, because when we had him back in the company for as long as we did, I really wish we got in the Legends line some Shelton Benjamin figures. Maybe even like when he was Team Angle, something like that. Alright. See who else. Let's see. I forgot. Yes. I owned a Tatanka figure, and yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember how I got this. I think a family member got me this. Maybe? I don't remember, but surprisingly, I will say this, that I really did do a good job with, like, my figures being in, like, tip-top shape in terms of articulation and stuff. But I will tell you, for sure they're gonna have scuffs. Absolutely. You gotta understand. I played, like, with these, like, a maniac. And now we have the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, in what is one of my absolute favorite gears. Just because, like, I don't know, I just love the color scheme and everything, and, yeah. I think, I want to say, maybe it is, maybe it's not, but did we get this recently as a Legend? I own the Legend, I should look. But still, I want to know. Did we get this one? If not, we need to get this one. Yeah. Oh. The Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels. Alright, Shawn Michaels. This one. See, one of the things you should know is red is my favorite color. And so, the red on this, it just feels really right, you know? And even the crosses on it, the hearts. I will say, I don't hate the head sculpts from Jax. I really don't. I don't hate it. I like it a lot. There's just something about it where it's in the mix between cartoony but also realistic. And I think that was something that was underappreciated about them. I've still seen people use Jack's heads as, like, the replacement heads for their elites or whatever. We'll save that one for last. Okay. I spit in the face of people who don't like to be cool. Carlito Cool. Kid you not. In the 3 days that I own this, I got this for my birthday in 2007. And I remember it because my grandmother got it for me. Literally, I was playing with him on the stairs, and he was stomping someone. And I stomped really hard, and the stairs were really hard that I would play on all the time. And his foot just freaking snapped. And so then my dad took a screw and just screwed it in the bottom, and yeah, good as new. Yes, he could never move his foot again, but still, nevertheless, he held together great, and look, this is 20 years later, and he's still good. Moving on. Okay. This is what I mean by there's different eras and different generations in here. We have a Toy Biz Diamond Dallas Page. DDP. Bang! Really cool. Really cool that we got this. One of the things that I really liked about it is that he was just continuously doing his diamond. But, you know, obviously it wasn't perfect all the time, but nevertheless, cool toy. Really nice head sculpt on him. And, man, these figures just felt differently. Like, do I wish that I could move his arms down and, like, actually use him other than with that pose? Absolutely, yeah. But, yep, this was my DDP when I was a kid. Got that in, like, the 90s, I think, for an Easter. Maybe 1998, 97? Okay. The same day that I got that Carlito, my grandmother got me the Animal, Batista. Mattel, we need this gear. This gear right here needs to be made by Mattel. I mean, look at the trunks, guys. Look at the detail in the trunks. Just absolutely amazing. I genuinely don't know if we've gotten this era of Batista. I mean, I know we've gotten this era of Batista, but I don't think we've gotten, like, figures from this era. The Animal. Oh, okay. Probably my holy grail. When I say my holy grail, I mean my personal holy grail. Like, my personal favorite figure ever owned in this lifetime. Deluxe Aggression. I don't remember what series. Maybe Series 2, maybe Series 3. John Cena. With the jorts. The black jorts. And the blue shoes. My God. I wish they would recreate this. I wish I knew how to recreate this. I could, actually. Probably could. Only pushback, of course, is that his hands are stuck with the blingage, the word life, if you will. But, nevertheless, still an iconic figure that, man, I used to search everywhere for John Cena figures as a kid. His figure was the hardest to come by. Oh my God. Especially in, like, the 2000s. Really, really, I could not find it anywhere. And I'm sure people are going to be like, well, I found it. You found it. I didn't find it. Alright. Let's keep going. Okay. Alright. My Titantron live figure. 888. Montel, is this on? Oh, yeah. This is... Yeah. I wish... Here's another wish of mine. I wish that Mattel would make more of, like, the Austin that we got, but with, like, Triple H or The Rock or just like anybody who cut a promo. Anybody who cut a promo, make promo gear. I love promo gear. I think promo gear is great. The fact that we're getting more of it makes me happy, but also there just needs to be a lot more that needs to be done. Especially Triple H. I've seen so many different versions of Triple H that, like, whenever they touch 2002 and stuff, they don't really touch all the, like, promo gear and stuff. Listen, we need these pants. We need these sweats. These sweats were crazy at this time. People are going wild for these sweatpants with the lines on them. This was a huge, huge thing. There's even a figure of The Rock that has those exact pants. So sure about it. Speaking of which, they have remade this figure. They remade this figure, and those bastards, they put it as a Monday Night Wars figure, and I don't go to Walmart like that, so I won't be finding it. But, what the fuck? There's hair on him. But, look at this. This was my Rock figure, by the way, as a kid. As you can see, the screw thing again. Yeah, this was my Rock figure as a kid. I didn't own, like, a lot of versions of people in their ring gear, so you're gonna see that, like, my versions of figures, not a lot of them are in ring gear, they're literally in promo gear, but nevertheless, that was my figures. I don't know what to tell you. What else is in this bag? Oh my god! The Boogeyman! Yo! I remember this. I remember getting this one around Christmas time. Holy crap. Not for nothing, but like, for a Jax figure, this is probably one of the best that they've made. The tassels, I think he came with a clock accessory as his thing, or was it a chain? I don't remember what it was, but he came with something, and it was really unique to the character and stuff, and yeah. I loved Boogeyman. Still do. I need to get a elite of Boogeyman. I don't have one, but I really should get one, because literally telling of the times. Right. X-Pac. Once again, promo gear. I really like that he is in a DX jersey. And the crazy thing is, with the new Austin game out, with the shorts, you could literally recreate this. You could actually recreate this figure. I don't know if with the shirt, Joe, I don't think they've made a jersey for him. You'd probably have to get that made, like, custom, but yeah, this was my X-Pac. The Phenom. The Dead Man. The man whose tongue is always sticking out and used to just... Ah, man. Great head sculpt, but... Man, you don't want him to be doing that all the time. Like, he's just standing across the ring from somebody, just like... Like that. Like that. Just like... Like... Like, why is your tongue out? All the damn time. He came with a coffin. That was really cool. That's the detail on the side there. I don't remember. I would love more figures of Taker in this gear. I like Spandex Taker the most. I realized that's my favorite Taker. I used to think it was badass, but no. It's that version. Okay. Another Toy Biz toy. Another Toy Biz toy. This is Kevin Nash. And he would do his pose. So, get him like that. When he was going to do Chokeslam. Chokeslam? I don't remember if he did Chokeslam, but... Yep. WCW. Speaking of WCW, the Giant. A.K.A. Big Show. Ugh. Ugh. Look at that. Ugh. That is the plastic doing what plastic does. Gross. I have to wash my hands after this. Moving on. Where the hell is his head? This is Hardcore Holly, but Hardcore Holly's head is, well, it's a mystery. Certainly a mystery, because it ain't here. Wow. Okay. Didn't expect to find this one. Oh my god, it's literally breaking apart. Okay, if you ever wanted to know what happened to the rubber of the wrestling Spider-Man, I don't know why he's in this bag. I forgot why I put him in here. But if you ever want to know about what happens to the rubber, this. Look at that. That at one point was rubber. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah. Ugh. Oh my god. Look at that. That was rubber at one point. It hardened. Moving on. Lex Luger. I am Lex Luger. I don't know why I gave Lex Luger that voice, but I didn't know how Lex Luger sounded as a kid. But I had him. I had a Lex Luger. I could tell you as a kid, I probably didn't know that this was Lex Luger. And thought this was someone else entirely. I don't know who I thought this was, but I did not know who Lex Luger was, so I don't know. I genuinely can tell you. I don't even know if I played with him. Had him, didn't play with him. But I did play with Big Papa Pump. Scott Steiner, the big booty daddy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. I don't know how they got away with this, but they got away with the Superman logo. And I don't think Toy Biz was making DC figures. I don't know how they got away with the Superman logo, but hey, they did it. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's McFoley, Mankind. And this is a bone cruncher. So, let's see if he'll still do it. No. Wait. No, I think he's... Nope. Oh, there it goes. Nah. We got one. Okay. Now this was my Triple H figure. I need them to remake this. I need a Triple H with the handlebar mustache. Because this is the Triple H that I personally... I can't believe I'm saying this. I like this era. I don't know. I think it's just because I don't know. This version of Triple H is just synonymous for me with reunion of DX and then, WrestleMania 22 with John Cena. Also, I really like the set sculpt. Don't at me. Let me try to get you to see this thing. That's Triple H, y'all. That is Triple H. I also like the cross there on his trunks. But man, hated these freaking elbow pads and knee pads. No, I like these knee pads more than the other ones. But nope, yeah, hated those elbow pads. Ugh. Alright, we are a few figures left, but... This cane. Listen, remember what I said about the Cena? It goes the same. It goes the same for this cane. This cane that I had from 2007 was also the figure I played with the most. And I think it's just because of the fact that, I was on the hunt for this figure for a long time. Like, I would go to Target, I would go to KB Toys, I would go anywhere. I didn't go to Toys R Us. Probably would have found them there, but we weren't a Toys R Us family. But yeah, Dad surprised me one day. Came home, literally just like had me wake up early in the morning. Went into the living room, and he went to KB Toys early in the morning and picked up this cane for me. One of my fondest memories. I'm not saying I condone Kane as a human, though. Glenn Jacobs. Anyway, here we go. Wait. Hollywood Hogan. Oh man. This I definitely played with quite a bit. You can tell because I can't even do the thing, but he would do the pose. But nope, there's articulation in his head. So you're not gonna get that. Holy shit. Okay. The earliest of Grails as a kid, NWO Wolfpack Sting from Toy Biz. The most bizarre story I can tell you about how I came into possession of this figure is I had gone to my aunt's house with my little sister, and I kid you not, I got stung by a bee on my stomach, and basically, so that I wouldn't say anything to my parents about what just happened, my aunt took care of me. She did some stuff. She put a tattoo of a sun on my stomach, which was hilarious. Literally walking around like fucking Batista. or was it Rey Mysterio? Whatever. The point is, I am 5 or 6 years old with a sun tattoo on my belly button. And I am also the proud owner of a Toy Biz 90s. Is it 90s? I think it's 90s. Toy Biz 90s freaking Wolfpack Sting, who would do the Stinger Splash as his gimmick. And this was great because, unlike the DDP, he still could do things. Like, you could still get him to actually wrestle or do, other moves other than DDP, who's just like, no shame, no shame. It's all good. It's all good. Also, let me preface this. The tattoo was one of those water tattoos, not a real tattoo. Just wanted you to not think like my aunt was insane. Okay. Alright. Another figure from Grandma. We got the Ken Kennedy Ruthless Aggression figure. Can't get his arm to go down. I don't think I ever could. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Yeah. I wish he had a Legend Steel. More than anyone, I wish Ken Kennedy had a Legend Steel. Ken Kennedy, man. Truly one of the biggest what-if stories in wrestling. I genuinely thought Ken Kennedy would be a champion by 2007, 2008. And he would have been. But, man, oh man. I would have loved to see Ken Kennedy go real far in the WWE. And Ken Kennedy, not Mr. Anderson. Though Mr. Anderson was just as good, I would say, but still. Alright. Okay. Also no head, but his head's here. What the hell did I do to his face? Oh my god! What the hell did I do to this? What the hell did I do to this? What the hell is even that? Okay. Oh, okay, I do remember this. Alright, so, I was obsessed with the movie The Matrix, and I took Mr. Bossman here and tried to make him into who? Who the hell was I trying to make this into? With whiteout, actually. Don't remember who the hell that I was trying to make him out to be. Let's try to decipher this by the paint. Shit. I really don't know. Point is, I fucking ruined him. Okay, let's leave him in the box for till the end. Yes! Oh my fuck! Okay. Alright. Alright. One of the coolest, ruthless aggression, sorry. Deluxe aggression Randy Orton figures. The green on this is not talked about enough. We need a Randy Orton with this gear. And a Mattel figure, but... And the head sculpt. That head sculpt is just the right amount of cocky when it comes to Randy Orton in this time. Look at this shit. Can you believe me? Watch this. Bam. Look at that. That's freaking Randy Orton. I think I had another Randy Orton too. If I'm not mistaken. Is he not in this bag? What? He's so giant. He might not be in this bag. Nope. He's not in this bag. Who is in this bag? Oh man, Test. Test is a real shameful story because, man, Test was over like crazy back in the day. But, yeah, this is ECW Test when he had the short hair. I like short hair Test. And his entrance music was badass. Both versions of his themes were awesome. If I remember correctly, wasn't he part of the faction with Christian, too? I think he was, but, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm Macho Man, Randy Savage, in the NWO red attire. Macho Madness. Would love a Elite in this. I'm sure they've made it, but I just don't remember, or I wasn't present when they, in terms of figure collecting again, when that came out, but yeah, I need that. Even as an Ultimate Edition. Okay. Got this one from a friend back in middle school. Shout out to Marvin for this Jeff Hardy figure, even though his hair was cut off, but yeah, this was my Jeff Hardy for a long time until I had the other one that unfortunately I cannot provide for you in this video because I completely forgot where I placed it. But yeah, we're getting to the end. What the hell? Oh shoot, that's Hardcore Holly. Who's that Pokemon? Hardcore Holly. Alright. Bret the Hitman Hart, WCW Toy Biz. Missing a leg. Yeah. Yep, this was my Bret. And what is that, you say, inside of his joints? Well, a kid also got some clay that year, and yep, decided to cover him in it. That same Easter, that same morning. Yeah. Alright. He's missing all of his fingers. I know. I know he's missing his fingers. You don't have to tell me. He's also missing stripes. He's missing a lot. His hand is taped up here because I accidentally tore his arm off. Don't remember how I did that, but I did. And, yep. This was part of a set that I had gotten from Costco for my 5th birthday. And, I opened it before my 5th birthday with my sister And this set included Stone Cold, who's not in this bag, Kane, Ken Shamrock, that Mankind, The Rock in one of those blazers with the beige stripes and stuff. Not stripes, dots, I guess. Who else was in this? Oh my god. Oh, Mr. McMahon. Mr. McMahon was in that set. Yeah. There's probably more that I'm forgetting, but you're asking me to remember something from the 90s. Alright. Last 2 figures in this bag. We will talk with the reason why I stopped watching wrestling in 2007. Unfortunately, you guys already know the story. Crazy enough, I actually got this figure that Saturday, the day before the tragedy. The day before the tragedy, I went to KB Toys, and I found this figure of Benoit, and yeah, I was like, I need that. I need that figure in my life, because another color I really enjoy is blue, but I like this type of blue. I miss paint jobs like this. But yeah, after that happened, parents were like, we don't want you watching it anymore, and can't be done. However, the last figure I would get, wrestling figure I would get, in terms of my Jakks era of collecting figures, has to be, one time, I randomly bought Chris Jericho from, I want to say 2007, 2008? I'm not too entirely sure, because I don't remember when he wore tights when he came back, but no, that would be 2007 when he came back. Literally the summer I stopped watching wrestling, if I remember correctly, is literally the summer he came back. I didn't even finish watching wrestling in the summer, I don't think, actually. I think it happened even earlier than that, but yep, this is my last one. And yeah, that's all the figures in the bag, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and one of the things I definitely want to do is I definitely want to look at doing a video where I go through the Jakks figures and compare them to the Mattel figures in terms of, like, just which figures represented that era. And I might actually try to find some other old ones I owned, because I think I know where they might be. But, yeah. This is Blitz saying, peace.